Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my two girls. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And today is December 20th, 2020. And I think this is episode 80. I don't remember. Pretty sure it's 80. It's Scrappy Sunday. I have pumpkin spice creamer. I went to the grocery store on Thursday and they had some. So I bought 2 bottles and I think that's probably it for the rest of the year. I should have bought 3, but I think my husband would say, "Excuse me, that's too much pump. Do you think you have enough pumpkin spice creamer?" I'll say no. Okay, I have FOs, whips, stash enhancement. This one is going to be a normal sit-down podcast. Last week I played around with little clips. I might do that here and there. I'm going to try to do weekly videos. I miss doing them weekly, so I'm going to try for that. So they might be shorter than normal if I do them every week. There might be weeks where I do not have any FOs, which will probably be next week. So that is the plan. All right, first I'm going to talk about my KALs because they're ending soon. I have the Scrappy Blanket 2020. Oh man, I should know the hashtag for that, but I don't. It's over in my Ravelry group, which there'll be a link right down there to my Ravelry group. And yeah, just work on your Scrappy blankets. You don't have to finish it. I will pull a winner on, it ends December 31st, probably around the 2nd or 3rd. I will close the thread and pick a winner. The prize for that will be some minis, scraps from my stash for your blankets. My other KAL, I guess it's not KAL, Make Along, is hosted with Amy from the Happy Little Yarn podcast. And we're doing the stocking stuffers now. This is any item that you put in a stocking. Hats, scarves, mittens, fingerless gloves, cowls, socks. Yes, no whips. Just finish up your stuff and put it in the finished object thread in both of our groups. And since we're talking about that, the prize, I'll go through the prizes real quick for that Make Along. The winners from the chatter thread. I'm trying to get words together, guys. My brain's doesn't like this. All right, I am drawing 5 winners from the chatter thread, and that will be prizes, pattern prizes from Boston Jen's Ravelry website. So I will draw those winners. I will contact you on Ravelry, and I'll need you to give me your Ravelry name and go to her Ravelry store and pick out a pattern. Tell me, and then I will tell her, and she will give them to you. So that's how that's going to work, if that makes sense. And from the finish object thread, I'm going to pick one winner to get this bag, this yarn. This is Leading Men Fiber Arts. Yep. It's an 80/20 BFL nylon. That somewhere. And these stitch markers. Progress Keepers. Little sheep butt. So this is going to be the winner from the FO thread. So I will, not the next episode, but the one following that, I will probably draw the winners. I think that'll be the 3rd or 4th of January. 1st is Saturday. 3rd, January 3rd, I believe. I will draw those winners. All right, I think that is everything. Oh, wait, it's not. If you are new, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. You can find all the show notes right down there. I'll have links to all the good stuff right down there. And this is a podcast about knitting, crocheting, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. I probably should have said that before all my knit-along spiel. All right, I have 3 FOs and 3 whips. All right. I can't believe I finished this many, but I guess I've been working on some of these for a long time, so. Socks. Oh my, look at these. I'm sorry my lighting is really grainy. It's dark out. It's cloudy. It's Michigan. It's cloudy. These are my scrappy socks. My Scrappy Christmas socks. The heels are in Lolo Did It Hippo for Christmas. I got the cuff and the toes to match. So yeah, these are for me. I really love these. And this is an afterthought heel. All right. Oh, these. Oh, I love these so much. These are another pair of socks that I just want to put on blockers and hang them on my wall because they are beautiful. Oh, look at these. This is Kirby Wirby's Advent Skein, the S Creek Advent Skein. Oh, so much. These are mine. I do 64 stitches, 12 rows of 2x2 rib, afterthought heel. I use a US 1.5, which is a 2.5 millimeter. I did these 2 at a time, magic loop. All right, now we're gonna have to pause because yes, Lisa, did you finish 3 pairs of socks? Yes, I did. Like I said, I've been working on those Advent skeins since the 1st, and I finally finished them up. Oh, these ones have a story. I totally messed up. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't measuring as I did it. Good thing I measured before I put my heel in, because I would have had a oopsie. Look at how long these are. What in the world was I thinking? This is Cozy Knitters Advent Skein from 2020, this year. I forgot that this yarn is a lot thicker than the average fingering weight. It's kind of like Patons Croy, maybe a little bit thinner than Patons Croy, but it's really close to that. So I'm like, okay, I do 12 rows of 2x2 rib, I knit 74 rows, I put my heel, and then I knit 143 or 2 rows, did my toe, and then I went to measure for my heel, and I'm like, wait, I think my heel was going to be here. I'm like, I had like an extra inch. I'm like, oh no, that's not good. So I had to move my heel over, or maybe it was here. I don't remember. But luckily it still landed in between a stripe. So yeah, these are extra long. So I knit about probably 10 or 12 rows that I didn't need to. That's okay. They'll just be extra long. These are for me. Can't believe I did that. I still measure after even though I Like, all right, my heel's at 75 rows, bam. I still measure it after I do my toe. I still measure to make sure. So glad I did, because these would have been way too big for me. And then I'd be sad. I can't wear them. So they fit here. They're just going to be extra long. I have not tried them on yet. Let's do that real quick. This isn't going to be a short episode. Pajama pants. Because it's Sunday. I'm pretty sure these will still fit. Oh, let's not knock the coffee over. That would be bad. And I don't think I can get my foot up there, so you'll just have to. Oh yeah, that's good. That's still good. Let's see. Let's rearrange myself. So, yep, they still fit. Ooh, I like these. These are nice. I was thinking they'd be too long, but my calves, I don't have big beefy calves, so it's okay. So, yep, that's it. Those are done. So, yeah, I finished 3 pairs of socks. I finished one on Monday, or Sunday. Sunday night I finished one. And then Thursday I finished another pair, and then Friday I finished the other pair. Bam, bam, bam. This week, or the next episode, I'm probably not going to have any finished objects. I don't know. We'll see. I might surprise myself. Alright, that is all my finished objects. Now we can go on to whips. And since I finished 3 socks, I didn't have any socks on the needles. Gasp! I had to fix that. So I believe I cast these on Friday, Saturday, yesterday. I don't know what day it is anymore, guys. I'm sure you all feel the same, right? Patons Croix in the Turquoise Jacquard. Oh, I love these so much. I might have to buy 2 more balls for my mother. I'll wait and see if she likes this, but oh my, I love it. It's got hair in it. And here's what I got done. I love these like crazy mismatched stripes. Oh, yes. Let's see. I do magic loop, as you can see. This is a 32-inch cord. Chiaogoo's 2.5 millimeters, which is a US 1.5. 64 stitches. 12 rows of 2x2 rib. And yeah, just knitting away. I don't think I'm going to be doing a Christmas Eve cast on. I'm going to pretend these are, because yeah, I'll tell you, I have plans in the future here for knitting. So I can't be casting anything on right now. So we'll see. Unless I finish these in 2 days, but I doubt it. So that is that. I really love these socks, and if my mom likes them, then I... And my phone decided to just stop and shut down again on me, so I am glad I know how to splice videos together again. Why in the world does it keep doing that? I'm just recording and all of a sudden it just crashes and goes to the home screen. Stupid technology. Well, that's fine. I don't have to start over. We'll just keep on going. I was talking about these socks, and I think I said if my mom likes these, I will be buying more of it, because I'm not giving these to her. These are mine. Okay. Whip number 2. And my freckled whimsy bag. Did I say this was Knit for Brains? This is Knit for Brains. If I forgot, if not, sorry for repeating myself. Okay, I'm all discombobulated. Come on, phone. Just record. Do you not like me talking? Maybe that's what it is. Stop talking to yourself. Alright, this is Lolo Did It. And her everyday sock base, which is 75 superwash merino, 25 nylon. And this is steel magnolias. I've had the Skein for probably 3 years. I'm like, I don't know if I want to make socks with it. And I think I've tried like 3 different hats with it. And I don't like it. I didn't like it. And then I figured out my folded brim. And I'm like, bam. This is a folded brim. My folded brim sockhead hat. It's like a bluish gray with some purple speckles. Blue speckles. And here I have my hat. Not a lot, like 1.5 inches. So I used the sockhead slouch hat numbers. I did I think adult medium. I did a long tail cast on. I'm going to knit for 3 inches, do a purl row, knit for 3 more inches, fold it, and then I'm going to knit them together. I'm going to pick up the stitches and knit them together. After doing it like 3 or 4 times, it's not a big deal. If you want, you could do a long tail cast on in a different color, and then maybe it'll be easier to pick them up, but I don't do that. And I don't like provisional cast on. I like this. It's so much better. You don't have to have another needle. It's glorious. So yep, that's what I got so far. I love these. It's just knit, 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 knit. Okay, last finish object. Sorry, it's making noise in there. This is my, I don't know what she calls these. Stitching the High Notes. It's her cross stitch bag. I don't remember what she calls it. Something or other. And yes, I have started cross stitching. I've missed it since I finished some stuff. I started one. This is Christmas's Love by Satsuma Street on Etsy. I will have it linked down below to her shop. She sells kits and patterns. I don't know if she sells the kits anymore because Christmas is almost done, but she still sells the patterns. And this is what I have. Sorry, this is like a gold metallic perforated paper. So it's leaving a weird shine on there. But I have the L done and like half of the heart. I'm working on this today. I worked on it for a few days and then I had to stop because I was wanting to finish my Advent Skein socks. So yeah. I'm probably going to stitch them all and then finish them all because you put on the back, I'll show you the back. You put sticky felt with sticky back on the back. You cut them out, you trace it, you put your hanger on, and then you stick some sticky, what is that called? Felt with sticky on it. Adhesive felt. I don't know what you call it. But yep, that's what I got done so far. So maybe I'll have this done. It won't be finished, but. So yeah, that is. Oh, and I did buy all of these. And I bought another set, so I have 8 of these to do. And I would like to finish them all before next Christmas. Can I do it? I have to do like one a month-ish. I'd like to finish them sooner rather than later because usually gift knitting needs to get done. I don't know. I'll do it. I can get it done. My oldest daughter had her eyes on one, so I might let her do one of them. All right, that is all of my, ouch, that's all of my crafty things. All of my cross stitch and knitting this time. And now, acquisitions. Oh my. I did some stress buying in September and October, and it finally came here, so. I love Kirby Wirby's yarn. I've made a hat with it, I made socks with it, and now I bought another skein. I totally forgot I bought this. I got an email saying, Kirby Wirby has shipped your order, and I'm like, what? And then I'm like, oh, I remember now. Hells to the yes. I saw this on the Bearded Pearls podcast, and I've seen it before then, but I'm like, I really want that. And she put a pre-order for it, and I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm getting it. I don't know when I'm going to knit it, but yes, I love it. All right, so that's one. And here's my big one. This is my, yeah, September was a bad month. September was stressful. Oops. I am planning to do the Desert Vista Dye Works knit along in 2021. Where you knit a pair of her socks. Knit a pair of socks with her yarn. Oh my. And now I have to decide which one to do for January, so I need your help, guys. This is Stranger Things. I think I've watched the first 2 seasons, and then I can't watch TV anymore, or I can't watch my shows, because everybody's home, and everybody's using the internet. Someday I'll get to it. This is the Chocolate Zombody Factory. I believe it's like brown stripes with a rainbow speckled, if I remember correctly. I love Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's one of my favorite books. Alright, this one is X-Files. I love X-Files. I love green, so I had to get this one. So there's this one. And these are all on her 75 superwash merino wool, 25% nylon base. And oh, this one. Oh, this one. I love them all. Somebody's Mystery Machine, which is the Scooby-Doo van. Oh, that orange and green and aqua. Yes. Oh, I love it. So which one should I do, guys? Help me choose. I would do an Instagram poll, but I can't do... Can I do a poll of 4? I thought it was only 2. I don't know. Let me know in the comments which one. Whatever gets the most votes, I'll do that one, I guess. Or if it's like a tie between 2, then maybe I'll do an Instagram poll. Alright, that is all of my acquisitions. I'm trying to be good. I did buy a couple more skeins of that Desert Vista, so I have enough for the whole year. That's okay. If you keep knitting along, I think you get coupons, and sometimes you get free yarn. Free yarn. So, and I can knit a pair of socks in a month. I just knit 3 in a week. Or no, I knit 3 this month. I got this. All right, life stuff. I feel like I didn't really do life stuff in the last episode because it was weird to do it in clips. But anyway, I don't know if I've talked about my kids' school. My husband and I have agreed to keep them online for a while. The school is letting them. They did wasn't a survey. It was like a registration. Do you want them to come back? Do you want to keep going virtual? So when they do go back, there's going to be tiers of, the cases have to be at this percent, and it's going to be, they're only going to be in there 2 days a week, the rest of it virtual. When they are in the classroom, they're going to sit at their desk in front of a computer. The teacher will be in there, but it's pretty much going to be the same. It's not going to be any different. So we decided just to keep them home. They are still going to have the same teacher, so I'm thankful for that. Yeah. So I think they're thinking about going back to school January 11th. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen. If it does, I don't think it's going to last very long, but that's okay. So I didn't want to bother like putting them back and then saying, "Oh, sorry, we're going back." Putting them back, coming back is just I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to them. They'll get so excited going back, then it's like, "Sorry, we gotta go home now." So that is the plan. I think in March they will reevaluate, and then maybe March they'll go back. We'll wait and see. I have no idea what's going to happen. No idea. All right, what else? I finished my goal of 120 books. It was really hard this year, especially like once, like September, I just like hit a wall, and it's like, I don't want to read anything. Nothing is good. But I did it. I am reading the 3rd book in the Expanse series. I know it's not called Expanse series. I don't remember what it's called. It's the Expanse books. Yeah. I used to read before I go to bed. I quit doing that. I've been staying up too late and just going to bed. So I need to get back. I need to get back on that habit of reading maybe just a few pages. Maybe that's why I haven't been sleeping well. I'm sure it's probably a lot of things that are the reason why I'm not sleeping well. Yeah, so I met my reading goal. I plan to do 120 next year too. We'll see how it goes. What else? Oh, my stove. My poor little stove. So, we moved in this house in 2007. The refrigerator and the stove are the same. We have not replaced them since we've moved into this house. And the stove is, my husband's had it, I guess. He's been fixing it for probably the past 2 years. It's an electric stove. Some of the burners quit working, so he has to take them out and re-plug them back in every once in a while. Sometimes it goes like on a month without him having to do that, and then this month he's had to do it like once a week with some of the burners. So he said, "Screw this, we're getting a new stove." So he went to get a new stove. It's supposed to come here on the 28th. We'll see. My husband said it wasn't in stock, and so it just takes a couple weeks to figure out scheduling for delivery. So, yes, it still works. I can still cook. So I'm thankful that he's replacing it now instead of when it completely dies, because 2 weeks without a stove. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. I'll have to figure out how to make coffee, because I gotta have my coffee. I do not have a coffee maker because I am the only one that drinks coffee. I only drink, I think it's like 16-ounce cup a day. I don't drink anything more than that. So it's no point of having a coffee pot. So I have these, I've showed them on my Instagram stories. They're little tea bags, but there's coffee in them, coffee grounds. And it's perfect. It makes me 1 cup and I'm good. So I need a tea kettle to boil water in, which is where I was going with the stove. So, yes. So hopefully it lasts 1 more week and nothing else doesn't just die completely before the new one comes. But yeah, I don't even know how old that thing is. It looks like it was from probably the late 80s, 90s, maybe. I have no idea how old it is. So, yeah. So the stove and the refrigerator will not match. Refrigerator is still kicking. That's going to be a thing that's going to be, if that just quits working, we're going to be screwed. That's it. That's it. So, yes, new stove. What else? I don't think I have anything else. Not my next episode, but the following episode, I will show you my notebook where I keep track of all my knitting items I do throughout the year. Excuse me. I write down all the socks I make, all the dishcloths. I like to tally them all up, and I'll show you how many socks I made, dishcloths, hats, cowls, whatever, squares in my blanket. That reminds me. My Cozy Memories blanket, I am not showing that this time. It's downstairs and it has a square in it, like I'm in a mid-square. But I am keeping up with my advent calendar. I have 3. 1 I swapped with some friends, 1 I bought, and 1 I did from my minis, from my scraps. I had my kids make me 1. So I'm doing 3 squares a day, and I'm keeping up. Probably because we're staying home a lot. Next year, I don't know what's going to happen next year. Maybe I'll just buy 1 and make 1. I don't know. I wasn't planning on doing the swaps. It was just a last minute thing, and I said, yeah, sure. I forgot it was... They asked me to do that last Christmas, and I totally forgot. And then they contacted me, so we'll see if I do that again. I don't know. If not, if I don't keep up, it's not a big deal, right? I'll just put them in a bag and write a number and just keep on going, right? No stress with knitting. It's not worth it. All right, I have no idea how long this is now because I had to end it, or it cut me off. I think it was 10 minutes. So it's about a half hour maybe. So I guess I will end it here. Like and subscribe. If you have any comments, put them down there. Let me know which Desert Vista dye works I should cast on in January. That's one reason why I didn't want to cast anything new on. But I have 2 weeks. I don't know, maybe I'll do lots of cross stitching. I don't know, we'll see. So let me know which Desert Vista dye works yarn I should do for January. I'm so excited. I can't wait to cast on. Yes, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I have noticed that my subscribers have risen. I usually don't look at it very often because I don't want to play that game in my head. I'm not doing this to get 10,000 subscribers, but that would be cool. I'm just doing it because I like to show all my knitting, and I don't have a lot of knitting friends that live near me. Yes, all of my knitting friends are out in the world. So, I think that's it. I already said my spiel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And hopefully, I will see you next week. Bye.